everyone, hello again. I'm the IA Sector VPN. In the previous session, all leaders summarized the IoT automation global sector strategy for the first half of the year and outlined the key plans for the upcoming sector ABP, like strengthening regional software and solution capability to boost our advantage in integrated service, or classifying general channel customer and design motivation and core marketing program. And we also need to identify different potential domains and find ways to enhance the ecosystem, which all these strategy will all require talent support between headquarters and regions. So we need to decide whether to fill these roles with existing or new members. So that's why your ABP are so important. This shows how we can adapt to market demands and play a key role in both the overall strategy and regional go-to-market plans. So therefore, let's take a look at the upcoming ABP process and template. This year, with the sector-driven transformation, the BLM schedule has been adjusted. In the first half, we focus on developing the global sector strategy, and in the second half, RBU and SBU will roll out the ABP to implement it. So at the top, you'll see the IA sector key milestone. The first interlock from October 1st to 17th, and the second interlock from October 30 to November 1st, which we plan to have a sector leaders meeting in Taiwan, and a marketing interlock in late November, and the final version by the end of November. And for the second sector leaders meeting, or some called GBLN, it's still in the planning stage, and it is confirmed to take place in Taipei. I will send the invitation as soon as possible, as I know everyone has busy schedule. Okay. So in the low calendar, just for your reference, the red marks the IIoT SBU ABP timeline, and the green shows IA in RBU ABP. And here's the page shows the owner list for your reference. And the IA sector will have total 23 ABPs this year. And for the first and second interlock, the owners are sector leaders and potential members, while marketing interlock owners are regional marketing. So if there's any updates, please feel free to contact me for the list. And here, the page shows the guiding framework of ABP with 4 major sections: the marketplace insights, the strategic intent, execution plan, and resource allocations. The biggest change is that the template for you has been reduced from 40 pages to 20. Okay, no, it's not really different. The biggest difference is we start by looking at the market trend and finding source of growth. And next, we set our 2027 goals and key strategy, making it different from regular business operation. And then we turn this strategy into action plans. And after answering why and what and how, we look at how the organization and financial projection might change to answer who and when these changes might happen. So we aim to make the process more logical and organized, so it's easier for you to plan your business. And the checklist items under each section are the output for what our ABP need to produce. And let's take a look at the template of ABP. First is the cover page. The left side shows the table of content, which is follow the ABP framework, divided into 4 sections. And the right side of the template here summarizes the ABP highlights, which you can complete after finish the main content. And the pink, the green, the blue bar here show what content we needed for each interlock period. And the template for marketing execution plan will be defined by headquarters marketing team and will be released before end of September. And here in our ABP template, the first page is to review this year's hits and misses. Identify what strategy and actions were complete compared to last year's ABP and what are not, and what didn't meet expectation. Then share a follow-up plan or lesson learned And after that, we'll move on to 2025 and 2027 ABP content. The new ABP starts with looking at the market situation and our opportunities. And on this page, the deliverable block shows the content we need to produce. And on the right, the questions section helps you to check if you've covered the key points. And we also provide the samples and tools just for your reference how we complete the pages. And for market insight session, please define the target market and identify the source of growth and use the quantify numbers to describe its potential, like CAGR or SAM, and then collect the information of other players to understand the key success factor of the opportunity and key players' competitive advantage. The next stage in the strategic intent session set a 2027 objective based on market growth opportunity, then compare the current state to find out what needs to change, whether in performance, offerings, value proposition, business model, go-to-market strategy, or new markets. Also consider how we can compete with existing industrial players and what strategy will help us establish a strong market position. And after identifying this gap, write down the key strategies. Be sure to include the important strategy mentioned by the earlier speaker, no matter in domain-focused ecosystem, channel partners management, sector marketing, and wide IoT development. Yes, as they relate to your region, really much. And this will also be the focus for our first interlock. And from the key strategy on the last page, we use the KFA page to turn out the action plan, including tactical action, target partners, milestone, and the owner of the task. And the new target partner column helps make the strategy more specific and easier to track. And for our KA or channel partner development initiatives, the page shows the new strategy for working with channel partner or your key account. This includes finding new partners, growing the business of existing partners, working more closely with them, like co-creating new applications, and ending partnership with some partners to better focus on our resource. And we'll focus on partners who are ready to commit and work closely with us. And that's why Miro and Vincent highlight many ways to manage partner and their purpose. And Kay will also have a similar page for this one. Here, after the execution plan, we'll have our first interlock in early October. And next, for the resource allocation, we have almost 2 weeks to adjust based on the first round feedback from ABP advisor. And we'll also collect revenue forecasts from top customers to finalize sector and regional projections. And the detailed BGPD projection will be discussed in November. The revenue forecast should highlight key investment area and potential customer. And the final ABP section is the original development plan. Ensure strategy and action have the necessary support from the right people, whether existing or new team members. And at this point, the ABP is nearly complete. We plan to have the second interlock and report on key strategy during the GBLN from October 30 to November 1st. And the remaining tasks, like quota breakdown and the marketing execution plan, will be handled separately. And here's the appendix for your reference. If any of the strategy mentioned use M&A plans, product development suggestion, or key customer development plans, which you want to use last year's template, here's for you. And here again, just a reminder for both interlocks. For the first interlock, finish the part on marketplace insight, strategic intent, and execution plan. And for the second interlock, we have to update the entire ABP, include the resource allocation part. And this concludes our ABP process and template highlights. And after today's meeting, I'll send out both things for you. The slide today, the recording, ABP template, and ABP guidebook with samples and tools. And if you have any question during writing, feel free to ask. Let's wrap up the ABP introduction, and the kickoff meeting agenda is now complete.